Welcome to Fishing for Bees. It's my YouTube channel on swarm catching and beekeeping. November 3rd, very windy, mid 50s, 3:30 in the afternoon. So this is only our second time treating with oxalic acid this year. I'd have to look back at the notes. We're not on the schedule that I'd like to keep, and especially if it's only the second one. If I was on the schedule I would like to keep, I'd probably be doing at least my third, if not my fourth treatment. But we did use Formic Pro, and I'm confident with our mite levels going into winter. I just want to go over again how I do this. So this is the original Lorobees vaporizer, the plug-in unit, the dinosaur. I can't even tell you how many times this has treated colonies. I have had to do some maintenance to it. You know, the pot is a wear part. Heating and cooling rapidly. This gets to 440 degrees of metal. Obviously can wear connectors and wear pots and wear out stuff like that. So if you are going to buy a vaporizer, make sure parts are available. These wear out, things go wrong. This was $280 when I bought it. And yes, I am interested in the battery operated ones. I'm just not interested in the price right now. This is still working and I like it. So we're going to continue to use it. This is my case I carry with me. So it has everything I need. It has a towel to block the entrance, it has golf tees for my access holes, carries my oxalic acid tablets that I'm using this year, and we are going to bump it up to 3 grams today, and our pots, which I need to get some new ones of. So it's nice to have everything in a case. This travels with me often. What am I missing? My respirator again. So that's what happens when I carry all the honey supers and I need every inch of available real estate in my vehicle. I pull things out and then I forget to put things back in, and apparently I keep forgetting this one. So oxalic acid vaporization is just a part of my mite control, okay? I use Formic Pro in the fall when the honey supers come off, the 2-dose option. I have videos on it all. And then I use oxalic acid vaporization. I like to use it in the spring. I didn't do it this year, but I definitely like to use it in the fall to get that cleanup. After we had the Formic Pro on, there was still a lot of foraging going on for goldenrod and so forth. So these bees were coming in contact with other bees. I don't know what these girls were up to. They could have been robbing mite bombs in the area. I don't know. So this is a safety precaution to continue to keep those mite counts down when there's less brood and when the temperature ranges are right. So we're in the mid 50s. We have a video that'll be up or will be up shortly on quilt boxes and more winterization and more feeding. So I was already in these colonies today and the girls are not clustered. It's a perfect time to do this. It's not going to make them happy, but they weren't happy with what I've done already. This is why I have the veil on. So that reminds me also, if you could give me a thumbs up at a minimum, maybe a comment, let me know what you're doing to keep your mite counts low going into winter. I really appreciate it. The algorithm hasn't been kind to us lately. So those thumbs up and those comments, hey, just tell me where you're from. I'm always curious about that. People will comment and then I'll ask them, where are you from? So if you just want to tell me where you're from, that's awesome as well. If you could do that, I'd appreciate it. So I'm going to get this all plugged in and heated up. This wind is headed in that direction. So I should be safe on this side treating the colonies, not having my respirator. Not good. So while the pot is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and block this entrance now. I'm going to get all my pots set up. Again, I'm bumping up to 3 grams. I feel like my doses that I was doing before I started using the pellets was probably closer to 4 grams. The oxalic acid I was using was a powder though. So I honestly don't know the difference between the two. Hopefully I can get 3 of these in there. I got these from Napoleon Bee Supply down in Napoleon, Michigan. But we can fit 3 in here. Wouldn't be able to fit 4. 5 pots, 5 colonies. I can see some of these pots are getting wore out. The material's starting to crack. Really should have some new ones by now. Back to this vaporizer. If you can't wrap your head around the cost of the battery operated vaporizer. This is a fine unit, still available, built like a tank, runs like a tank. You don't have to go the route of the most expensive units. You'll see that this one is a great unit. So 435, 434 degrees. We're going to put this on real tight. We slide it in, and then we invert it. And we watch our face. We want to see the temperature come down. I'd like to see it come down more than that. We're down to 350, 340 something, 330. Very good. We should start to see the gas, although these colonies, the way I got them taped up, the seams are good. We're going to have to look at the front door. So there was a little bit coming out the front door, and that's great news. 3-gram vaporization. We don't have much escaping. That means they're getting a good blast. Now we got some more pouring out the front door. Hot is back up to 420. Be very careful. Again, make sure you got a nice flat seal through the access hole, then invert it. The temperature drop tells me that the tablets have fallen into the pot, and that's when I like to move away. I take my towel, slide it down to the next one. And back here where it's safe with you. Have some gas coming out. Those seams look great. Nothing coming out of those quilt box seams, which were just put on. So they have not had time to propolis those seams. That is why I use the painter's tape. And the painter's tape between the two deeps is just precautionary. Those deeps haven't been broken open for 5-6 months. So I'm confident that they were able to propolis those. And the pot's back up in the low 400s. So that tells me it's safe to take it off. Put my golf tees back so they don't plug up those holes. That is one of the things with this unit. It can plug that stem pretty easily as it cools. Inside the stem, it'll plug it. So carry something with you. I carry a straightened out paper clip. Goes right in there. I've heard other people mention that they carry a torch with them, propane torch, and then they heat that stem. It melts the solid inside there back to a liquid. So I'm going to continue along. This is how we do it in the fall. Going into winter, this is the time that you have to be on your bees. You can't not run through the finish line. You have to run through the finish line. It's so crucial that you take care of these things now so that you can have success this winter, keeping your bees and coming into spring strong. If you've been with me long, I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming along for the ride. I hope your bees are well.